So here it is again, everyone's favourite time of year. Halloween, move over. It's Comic-Con weekend. Literally in the last hour I got back from Comic-Con and I needed to vlog straight away. Unfortunately I forgot to vlog while I was there. And by forget I mean I wimped out so hard when I got to the front gate. But I have some lovely shots of the queue. So this year I decided to be Arietti. If you don't know who she is, here she is. She's out of a Studio Ghibli film, and she's a borrower, and I'm short, so haha me. Being creative and funny at the same time. My costume is very cobbled together. I didn't get any pictures of it because I forgot to vlog, and it was very cobbled together. I did it last night, so much so that I made a giant pin to put in my dress, because in the film she has a giant pin, or it's a normal size pin in her dress, and the glue was still wet so it fell apart. So this year I ended up going on my own because I've got no friends. It was quite nice though because I could go fangirl, which I did, I'll tell you more about that in a minute, by myself and just do what I want. And to be honest, I'd done all of what I want in a couple of hours, so I actually managed to go and sit and watch some of the panels, which was cool because no one ever gets to see them because you're with your friends at the store you don't really want to be at. And so I saw a lot of cool stuff. I actually got to see some of the cosplay competition this year. And there were some really cool people, some people travelling crazy distances to dress up and dance on stage, and yeah, I bought some cool merch, not loads. I did go like anyone else, expected to spend far too much money, but I didn't spend that much. I think the whole day I spent about 50 quid, which isn't bad really. Considering what I got. These are the things I got. Very cool. I think I spent almost 2 hours, which in Comic-Con time is about 3 days, just in the VidFest section. As I said, I am a big stalker, so when I heard that Kick the PJ and people like that had a stall, I had to go. And that's where the big fangirling happened. Yep. So my main plan of the day was to go and meet Tomska. I love his stuff, he's really funny, and I've been watching his stuff for years and years and years. He's part of the reason I decided to start vlogging, because if he could prat around on camera and not be judged, then maybe I can prat around on camera and be judged not as much. And so I got in the queue with the 14 to the 12-year-olds, and I was like, fine, I'll go up, I'll be smooth, I got this. Because I don't usually get scared of people, and I don't like fangirling because everyone puts their knickers on one leg at a time, and to be honest it freaks them out and you don't get as much out of it and whatever. So I queued up and I'm like, fine, I got this. I'm a 22-year-old woman, I can speak to some random, get something signed and leave. Yeah, it didn't go quite to plan. So my plan was to get him to sign my ideas book. I have decided this book that I write down all my video ideas in, and I plan out all my videos in it, and I was going to get to sign it. It was going to be really cute. I was going to explain the book to him, and my plan is to basically fill the inside covers with YouTubers that I like. So if you're a YouTuber and I ask you to sign this book, well done. I watch your stuff. And so I went up and I was like, I've got this. Getting toward the front, I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I'm not going to fall over. I'm okay, I got this. Went to the front. some guy was selling merch in the queue. Of course, I bought the little plasticky wristbands that no one wears anymore, and I probably won't ever wear. And I got to the front, and the guy in front of me seemed to have a really in-depth conversation with him. I don't know what he said. I think he was along the lines of, I have a channel. It's like, it's great. He's talking to him about his channel. Maybe he'll talk to me about mine. I got this. And they seemed to have some in-depth conversation, and I've never seen Tom so serious. And they left with a handshake, which is a sign of a good, deep and meaningful conversation. And he left with his mum. And then it was me. So I go up, and yeah. Oops. I went up, said hi. He said hi back. I was like, can I have a hug? Said, of course you can have a hug. Hugged him. He's very huggy. I am very short, so I ended up on tiptoes. Again, Arietti, very funny. I'm a borrower. And then it got awkward, because what do you say next? I hadn't planned what to say. I just had this in my hand. I was wearing his wristbands. He probably thought I was 12, and I was on my own. I'm surprised he didn't ask me where my parents were. And yeah, so I said, hi. So I got this. Oh God, help. They said, you must be tired. He's like, oh, I'm a pro. I got this. So, Red Bull can get you through anything, eh? Oh God, Holly, why? And you know when you say something and you immediately regret it. If I had a time machine button, I just retract that back. And he's like, so. He's like, yeah. And then we sort of stood there. What do I say now? Normal people were going along the lines of, I like your videos. There we go. Nope. I said, oh, can we get a selfie? Break the ice, we'll have a selfie. Great. Had a selfie, it was fine. Yep, it was fine. I think he actually rested his chin on the back of my head because I'm short. And then he took an attractive picture of himself on my phone, which is now my lock screen. Very sexy. Well done. I sort of just shoved this under his nose, and I was like, "Can you sign my book? Can you sign my book, please?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." Does it, and then Holly goes, "Oh, I'm trying to collect as many YouTuber signatures as possible." Why did I say that? Why did I say that? That's how. Oh God, no. Why, Holly? Why? Oh, I regret everything. He probably thinks I'm some stalker. Like I'm just ticking boxes, like I'm scratching his name out or something. Oh dear. Yep, so he just goes, good luck with that. And I'm like, thanks. Yeah, so now he thinks I'm some crazy Becca Hodgekins situation. If you don't know who that is, go into the description and educate yourself. So I can never talk to him again. But aside from that, the day was really good. I went around, did everything I wanted to, ate as much Japanese food as I could fit in my face, and saw some really cool people, got to speak to someone on the train. Going to Comic-Con on the train is really cool because you start off in your little town, in your cosplay, and everyone is looking at you like you're a complete weirdo. So there was a guy about halfway along, got on the train with me and with his friend, started talking about the esports section and everything. I'm like, okay, this is our first one on the train. We get further into London, there's more and more people on. People start getting on in cosplay. By the time you're at Stratford, basically the entire convention is on the train. And I feel sorry, there's always some there's always one person sat by themselves, obviously not going to the convention. They're just going home to work, and they're surrounded by us complete weirdos on the train, talking a language that they definitely don't speak. You know, talk nerd around a normie, it really freaks them out. So, yeah, I always feel really sorry for that person. They're just going about their life, it's a normal Sunday for them. It's always nice to see people getting excited about Comic Con. Walking around, like at uni, you say something to someone, or at home, you'll say something, even if they're your friend, you've had this friend for ages, and you think you share all the same interests, and then this happens to me a lot, you'll reference something, and they look at you like you have shot a baby. The other day, I pulled it down how someone said something slightly profound to me, and I lay down on the floor, and everyone just looked at me. People don't do that. The internet has ruined me. But, do that at Comic Con, people lay down next to you. So those are my thoughts on Comic Con. I had to get them out of my brain before I went to sleep tonight, or before college tomorrow. I've had quite a busy weekend, so I may post another video about Halloween as well. I was actually home all of last week, came home, went to a wildlife symposium yesterday, was supposed to go to a Halloween party last night, and ended up making my cosplay really early that morning. Comic Con today, so I've had a really interesting and busy weekend that I'd like to share with you, anyone that's willing to listen. And yeah, so look out for another video. Till next time, guys. Bye.